Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. It's Wednesday morning here in Korea, and I hope you guys are enjoying your Wednesday morning. I'm James Lee from Royal Pirates, filling in for Brian Chu as your special substitute DJ. And Brian's probably in the States right now listening to What's Poppin', and don't worry, your spot's safe and sound, just taking care of it for you. And we miss you, okay? But looking out the window, it's quite cloudy today. And cloudy days make me feel a little gloomy most of the time, bring me down. But you can't let the environment dictate how you feel. And I guess a lot of you guys are feeling low today because it's hump day. But if you look at it like this, the week's pretty much halfway over. But you know what, that doesn't even matter because I'm here for you guys to get your Wednesday morning going. Alright, I'm going to pump you guys up. Let's start off with our very first song. This is Milky Chance with Stolen Dance. That was Milky Chance's Stolen Dance, and you're tuning in with What's Poppin' with James Lee on TBS eFM 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. And we got a couple things as a reminder. We are live, so if you're wondering how to contact us, you can just text us at pound 1013 for 51 each, or for free you can hit us up on Kakao Talk, but you got to add us at TBS eFM as a plus friend. Also, if you're part of the Twitter sphere, you can get at us at TBS What's Poppin', or if you like doing things the old school way like I do, just give us a call at 02-778-1013. Also, you can just send us an email at efmpoppin@gmail.com if you have any questions or you want to leave any messages, just give a shout out. And if you're interested in our awesome playlist, you can come check out our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/What's Poppin'. So it's time for today's pick. And for today's pick, which would just be yesterday's pick, I talked about how office gardening can improve your work environment, and raising green plants can help purify the air in your office and help you relieve stress. And nobody wants stress. It's one of the fight or flight mechanisms you've got, and it can be overwhelming sometimes. Speaking of the office gardening, there are some plants that are suitable for being raised inside your working environment. And one of those plants can be asparagus, which is great at controlling the humidity. Actually, that sounds kind of good for me because I'm in a band and I've got a ton of guitars that they always bend because the weather's crazy over here. So maybe I can just line my guitar case with a bunch of asparagus or something. Well, anyway, when you're raising asparagus, it should be placed in a cool location and out of direct sunlight. And the next plant, lavender, should be exposed in the sun at least 6 hours a day, unlike asparagus. And this plant is great for stress relief. And another good thing about lavender is that it's really easy to take care of since you only have to water it about twice a week. And for any of you guys who are just really bad with taking care of plants, there's the trusty cactus. But you just gotta be sure you keep it located where nobody is gonna get hurt. Nobody's gonna get injured touching it. It's prickly. It's dangerous. But other than the ones I just talked about, there are countless types of office plants to choose from. So for today's lunchtime, why don't you just go get your own office plant to start taking care of. Help relieve some stress that way. And it's going to help improve your workspace for sure. Take care of yourself. And our next song is called Take Care by Jennifer Lopez. Let's go check it out. That was Jennifer Lopez singing Take Care. And speaking of taking care of things, I got to take care of these messages. We're blowing up on Twitter. And Mara Joya says, TBS What's Poppin'? Phew, I made it. How's it going, James? Lots of love from Seattle. Wow, I'm glad that you're listening from Seattle. We're going global with What's Poppin'. That's pretty awesome. But thank you for the shout out, and I'm glad that you made it and you can listen in because we got a lot of good music coming up for you. And also, Mariana says, wait, are y'all taking requests today? Are we even live? Yes, we are live. We are live right now. And she says it's rainy and cloudy in Brisbane today also. It's so humid. Man, I hope that you can get some asparagus around you. Maybe that's going to help. Maybe you got to get like 1 million asparagus plants and that'll take care of the humidity. And also on Kakao, or what is this? we got a message from Edit. The name is Edit and says, I'm listening to your radio right now. It's also cloudy in Cheonan, but I never get gloomy because I can start my day with your sweet voice. Thank you so much for being the DJ in the morning. Your radio means a lot to me. You're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate that. But moving on, we got Stacey Barth singing To Be Loved and Estelle's Be in Love featuring Jeremy. Let's go check it out. We are back from listening to Stacey Barth's To Be Loved and Estelle singing Be in Love featuring Jeremy. And I think the vocals of Estelle and Jeremy get along so well on this track, and that's probably one of the most important things when picking someone to feature. And already it's time for the last song of the first segment, but coming up we've got Groovy Grooves for Wednesday morning, so don't go anywhere. We've got another mellow vocalist, Mr. Trey Songz, singing Simply Amazing. So welcome back. You're now tuned into TBS eFM 101.3, and it's already the second half of What's Poppin'. This is James Lee filling in for Brian Jew, and we have our Wednesday segment, Groovy Grooves for your Wednesday morning, and we're breaking it down. It's filled with smooth grooves of R&B and soulful music. So stay tuned, but before that, let's hear a word from our sponsors. The second half of our show is brought to you by Hyundai Motor Group. Back to our Wednesday second segment, Groovy Grooves. And for today's Groovy Grooves, we've got some great soul and funk classic songs. So you know they're going to be good. They got a proven track record. They're classics. They're great. And I'm 100% sure that these songs are going to pump up your hump day morning. And our very first song that we've got prepared for you is Ray Charles, I've Got a Woman. And before we say anything about this track, we got to check it out. Let's go.
I got a woman.
Yeah. We are back from listening to American R&B soul legend Ray Charles singing I've Got a Woman. And I bet a lot of you guys would already know about Ray Charles, who's often referred to as the genius. But I don't know if you know this, but he was a pioneer in the genre of soul music during the 1950s by combining rhythm and blues, gospel and blues style. And it's not easy to combine those. There's a lot of conservative people trying to keep things the old way, but he was a pioneer. He's doing the new things, it's new chemistry. And from the song that we just heard, I especially love the saxophone part, which just made me groove to the rhythm, just made me bob my head. But moving on, we got 3 songs coming up, which are The Temptations, Papa Was a Rolling Stone, Mary Jane Girls singing All Night Long, and DeBarge's Stay With Me. Papa Was a Rolling Stone, Mary Jane Girls All Night Long, and DeBarge's Stay With Me. And it's already the time for the last song of Groovy Grooves. I don't want to go, but we prepared for you Cameo's Word Up. And if you haven't heard of Cameo, this track has been covered by many other artists, so you might have heard something from this version before. But Cameo they're from an era and they're one of the top R&B funk in that time, including Rick James and Earth, Wind & Fire, Prince and Marvin Gaye. But anyway, you might want to check this out. It's Cameo with Word Up. That was Cameo with Word Up, and now it's already time to wrap up the show. It's already time to go, but before we go, let me get a couple of these Twitter shout-outs out there for you. This is from Herlin Star Suyun Bubble, and says, at TBS What's Poppin', you know I'm still wearing pajamas and listening to What's Poppin'. By the way, good morning, James. Thank you so much, and Suyun, if you don't know, is my drummer, but I'll let him know that you're his Pablo. And also, this is from Ebony, aka Ebs, Emerald Cherry 33. At TBS What's Poppin', great music, What's Poppin'. This is why What's Poppin' is a great show. You always put up great music when you're on, and keep up the good work. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Saw you blowing up Twitter, and thanks. We'll definitely get to you when you keep staying consistent with that. And for tomorrow, we will be back with Check the Rhyme with Elmo Chung, so make sure you're ready for that. And thank you guys for tuning in today, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is James Lee from Royal Pirates. See you next time. Next, we have John Legend with Ordinary People.